Hi there, Judy. I know you got probably a very crash course on how we use PowerSchool. I'm not quite sure what grading system you used at Monte Vista. Hopefully it was similar and this isn't too foreign for you. If it is, I hope this video is helpful. And I wanted to show you how I do assignments and how I use this in order to create what I keep my grade book. I do not keep a separate pencil paper traditional grade book. I do this instead, so I'm just going to show you what I do. I'm sure you have your own system, but I thought this might be helpful. So I've already set up my weights on my grades, and so this is what my standard score sheet looks like. So on assignments, when you go to add something, you click the little plus sign here, and you type in the name, the abbreviation, and for me, then you do your date due and your description. Let me show you, I have the first week done here. And I wanted to show you what I do to make a grade book for myself. Okay, so for example, here is our first in-class assignment. This is the algebra problems. And so you can see here I have the algebra work and the abbreviation. I just use the same. We're 3 points. It's assigned on the 23rd, it's due on the 23rd, and then the description box, if you put something in the description box, it hyperlinks that assignment, and if a parent or a student clicks on it, you can give some sort of description about the assignment. For me, in class work, I just excuse it if a student is absent. Okay, so here's also our practice daily download. The first couple weeks, my daily downloads are going to be in the practice category, because if I put it in the assessment category, it can massively sway grades the first couple weeks. So I'm going to keep it in the practice category. And you can see here that I put the date that we're doing it, and it's due on the same day. And then if they miss it, because it's a daily download, because it's assignment, I have a little short assignment here that they can do to make it up. And I get these assignments from the back of our textbooks in the extra practice section. So when they complete that, I don't want them to have to come in class to do it, simply because I don't want to have to supervise a dozen different quizzes a week, because I just don't have the time. So I make a book assignment for that. Okay, here we have that syllabus assignment where they answer questions about the syllabus in class. I made that 10 points, not 3, simply because it's our first large assignment, so it's easy for students to get a good grade on that. And then how I do homework is, here's our first night's homework, is I put the date here that it is assigned, and then the date due down here. So it's easy for a parent to see it's assigned on one day but due the next class period. And then if a student is absent, this is a HTML hyperlink, and it will redirect them to go to the class handouts page and print it, so it gives a description, if they miss it, exactly what to do to how to make up the assignment. So you can see that that's all the 23rd, and so here is Wednesday's assignments. I have my Brain Java, the classwork, the practice daily download, the homework, and then again, usually I start with the Brain Java each time, so now you can see now we're on Friday, the classwork, the parent signature on the syllabus, and the practice daily download again, and then there's the homework, and it's started on Friday but due the following time here. And then so once I enter my assignments for that week, the way I create my grade book is I go into reports and I come here to score sheet, and I click on score sheet, and I'm going to make a PDF form. I want student's name, not their number. I'm not going to include the final grades because I just want the assignments. I want the assignment abbreviation. I'm going to do a manual date range. I'm going to make the date between the 23rd start to the end of the week, the 27th, and then I'm going to hit a run here. So if I get this out of the way, run report. I'm going to open the report so you can see what I see. And then I get a worksheet that looks like this, and I use this as my grade book. So I collect my grades in here in class each day. I use a seating chart to help me, until I get to know the student's name. That way, this spreadsheet looks exactly like my PowerSchool, and it just makes it easier for me to enter grades. I can just go right down the line, and also I can print it out every single week as students move around, so it's a little bit easier.